player appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Joe Musgrove gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Striding in is Tommy La Stella, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit out towards second, reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie Mays.
Next to bat for the Giants, Willie McCovey. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Christy Mathewson starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Myers.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Inside with that screwball of his. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Yastrzemski is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on its way. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. McCovey gloves it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays.
Number 24, Willie Mays.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
That is it. The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Cronenworth backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That is good.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Wilmer.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
At the plate, Christy Mathewson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Ryan.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how San
Tony
Francisco lines up defensively.
Gwynn.
And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
At the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One and one. Here it comes. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. And in steps Manny Machado. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Popped him up. Posey is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. Giants on top, 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. balls, one strike.
Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie.
Next, here is Willie McCovey, grounded out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1.
Runners on first with one down.
Hey!
Fastball called for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Tatis is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey!
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Crawford.
So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. In to hit will be Clint Grisham. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin.
That'll bring up Austin Nola, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, heart of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Into the box, Joe Musgrove. And he pops up the bunt attempt. McCovey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Buster Posey.
Leading off at the top, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
He's short, hit hard. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And now the Giants pitcher, Christy Mathewson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This pitcher looks like he has a chance to have a nice little cruise inning. After punching out the 7- and 8-hole hitters, he's staring the pitcher down.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Giants leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. There is Crawford, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hey! Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. The pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Paddock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 59, Chris Paddock.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Willie Mays, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He grounds it sharply to third. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Mays. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Clint Grisham.
Next to dig in, Clint Grisham. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is La Stella. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the AB now. Paddock typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the causes of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Set, here's the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's in there, 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Austin Nova to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is on 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Eric Hosmer come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 32, Eric Hosmer.
From the stretch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Myers, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 2. Correct count 2-2.
Pitch is popped up. McCovey over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jake Cronenworth waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Mays. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, all even at 1 apiece. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Orlando Cepeda is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull Orlando Cepeda.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The second baseman, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy La Stella, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2 the count. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nola corrals it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate is Alex Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 59, John Brebbia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Klesko. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Now, Tony Gwynn. She'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's Manny Machado now. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. There's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Austin Nova. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Tommy Pham will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Tommy Pham.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1.
No, that's no.
And there's ball 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The set and the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready with the payoff pitch. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Friars. Tim Hill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Willie Mays as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Hill, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The Friars leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Ball 3. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Ready with the 0-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Will Myers, he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball inside.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Mays. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right
Now
there.
batting,
Got it to
first
bend a lot,
baseman,
and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Ryan Klesko, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Set, and the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready with the payoff pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Trevor Hoffman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Now at the plate, here is Buster Posey. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores.
1-1, no strike.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Craig Stammen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Will Clark will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. Here's the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Right side, but it's well fouled. Now the 1-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. One and one to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2-1. Ball 3.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Scooped up. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Big spot here, and it'll be Alex Dickerson, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First delivery to him, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
We got
swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now is Willie McCovey. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's outside.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-0. Three runs already home here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 2-2. Still only one out in the inning. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit down the line at first. And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Keith Bell enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 21, Keith.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out last time up.
Ball one.
1-1. Bell, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
He's got it to second for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. Jake McGee will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So striding in to start the 9th is Tony Gwynn, and they could use a spark from him here.
Tony Gwynn.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he pops it up. Crawford is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Next to hit, Manny Machado. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder, Clint Grisham.
Stepping in next, Clint Grisham. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
San Diego down to their final strike.
One
and
ball,
they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6-2, the final total today. The Giants came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tyler Rogers claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.